Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com bringing you another video. If you're watching, thanks for watching, and please hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. That really helps out the channel when you guys do that. Thought we'd make a video that we don't do enough. I bought a collection recently of 111 graded cards. Got some PSA, SGC, and then some other grading companies as well. Mostly vintage. A ton of Hall of Famers. There's a little bit of modern sprinkled in. Before we start looking at cards, which is basically what I want to do, just show off this this collection. I want to go over a couple things. So this collection was sold to us by a longtime viewer of our channel, Sean. So thank you, Sean, for letting me buy this. I appreciate it. First off, number one, I'm a collector, so a lot of these cards are going to go in my collection, and the ones that aren't, I'm going to be selling those most likely through Dynasty Breaks, and that's what I want to talk to you guys. Just a quick disclaimer: Fanatics has now taken over PWCC, the PWCC marketplace, which I'm a big fan of. It is now called Fanatics Collect. I use them a ton. They have weekly auctions and premier auctions. We are now a consigner through Fanatics Collect. If you want information about how to auction your cards through Dynasty Breaks, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Send me an email. We can grade your cards with really good rates before your card goes to auction. We will get you 100% or more of the winning bid price. As long as your card sells above $50. It's a little bit less of a percentage if it goes below $50, but we have literally been doing this about a week and a half, 2 weeks. We have hundreds of cards that have been scheduled for auction already. I'm going to be selling cards on there. And what Fanatics is doing, they're making your collection more liquid. If you need to get out of several cards to get into one big card, Fanatics allows you to do that through the auction process. And we want to make you guys liquid as well. Sean sold this collection. Auctioning it wasn't the best option. So I do buy collections personally as well. Dynasty Breaks buys collections. We do our vault occasionally. We buy big cards for the vault at the Dallas Card Show or online. If you guys shoot us an email, Dane, I'd like the auction information, or I have a collection, or I have a few cards. I have one card I want to sell. We'd be glad to either make you an offer or get you in those auctions and get you the best price without a bunch of fees, and you have to deal with the hassle of shipping, scanning your cards, taking photos, descriptions, dealing with the buyers. Take that out of your hands. Send me an email, and a lot of these cards will be going on the weekly auctions over at Fanatics Collect. I'm going to call it PWCC because that's what I'm used to. But let's look at some cards. I'm going to drink some coffee. We're going to look at some cards. We're going to hang out. And I think anytime I buy a collection from anyone that contacts us, I'm going to make a video. I think it's kind of a cool thing to do. Now, if it's like a 2-card collection, I probably won't. But this is a big one, and you'll recognize a lot of these cards. Again, thank you, Sean, for allowing me to buy this from you. Thank you. It's a very big purchase. I'll keep the financials between Sean and myself, but it was not a cheap collection, and Sean clearly has a good eye for what to buy, as you'll see. All right, kind of an unusual card. We'll do the PSA slabs first. So this is a Yuenglings 1928. I hope I'm saying that right. Miguel Gonzalez Yuenglings ice cream card. It's a 1. It's a lower grade, but it exists. What's good about these cards is when they exist. And back in the day, if you got the whole set of these cards, you get a free gallon of ice cream. Ooh. Boom. I don't have a boom button. Sorry. All right. Joe Montana rookie in a PSA 7. It's a good looking 7. And as you guys know with vintage cards, we're going to go through, there's quite a bit of vintage in here. If you have like a 4 grade in a vintage card, if you only mainly do modern, a 4 is a 4. Well, not in vintage. There's a good 4, a bad 4. A 4 that has really good eye appeal is always going to sell way higher than a 4 that's maybe doesn't look as good. So not all grades are created equal, even in the same numerical grade. Stan the Man Musial. I think most of the Cardinals cards here will probably already be sold by the time you guys see this video. Stan Musial All-Star 58 tops. And check out our website, guys. We're doing breaks. We're going to be gone for the National for a little bit, but we'll be back July 31st doing Museum Collection Baseball. More Topps Chrome. Check out our website if you like to do breaks. Got some modern in here. Got a little Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson blue press proof in a 9. That is an inexpensive card. Probably $50, $60 card maybe. Don't have the comps in front of me, but that's the blue parallel. A little bit underpriced on Lamar. Tough grade on the Emmitt Smith Score Supplemental rookie. I need coffee. Score Supplemental rookie. All dark corners always make this tough. PSA 9 is a good grade on this. You get into PSA 10 territory on that card. A little bit pricey. Which one was the best running back in the 90s? Tell me in the comments. My guy from Oklahoma State University or Emmitt Smith. Barry Sanders, 89 score. PSA 9, nice card. Second year Yastrzemski, which actually uses the same photo as his rookie, which you'll see. We've got his rookie over here in the SGC slabs. Go through those in a minute. PSA 6 on the second year Yastrzemski. Not a crazy card there, not super expensive. Frank Robinson, PSA 5 from 59 tops. The Cincinnati Redlegs. Wish I had red legs. I do. And I think Sean will now be known as the Richie Ashburn Super Collector. There are more Richie Ashburns, I think, than any other individual player. Sean's a Phillies fan, so I won't be too hard on him. Richie Ashburn, 54 tops. And nice looking. This would be a good 2. That is a good Mantle 2 grade. Super centering. Think the card is creased, and I don't know if I can get my camera to show you this faint crease. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right down Mickey's hat, there's a little bit of a crease right there. If you're going to buy a 2, I'm going to say that's going to go for the highest that you see a 2 go for, because that thing is beautiful. Nice Mantle. And Sean actually sent us some other cards to grade for him. We're gonna do that. Maybe auction them, or he may I may end up buying the collection, the rest of his collection there from him. Got some cool cards to grade. And if you guys want to auction your cards, like I said, we can have your cards graded now through any grading company before they go to auction at Fanatics. Dale Murphy rookie. Dale Murphy in an 8, 77 tops. We got a Phil Niekro rookie from the Milwaukee Braves in a 5. It's a good looking 5. Good color. Koufax and Don Drysdale, 65 tops. NL ERA leaders, PSA 7. Koufax, 1.74. That's pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. Gaylord Perry rookie. That's a good looking card. This card is... it's kind of off center, I guess, but a little underpriced. Gaylord Perry doesn't get a lot of love. There he is. The floating heads. The floating heads. All right, 63 tops, Bombers best, Mantle, Richardson, and Tresh. Not Tesh, not John Tesh. Tresh. 60 home run leaders in the NL. Got a little Ernie Banks, Hank Aaron, Eddie Matthews, and Clint Boyer, I believe. That's hard to read on the back. All right, George Brett rookie. That's a good-looking card. A little bit of a corner issue on the bottom right and a little off-center. These things are impossible to get a good grade. Also have another variation of this card coming up in a minute. George Brett, my guy. 58 tops, Ernie Banks All-Star in a 3. All right. Finish off the PSA slabs. Ted Williams, 55 tops. A little bit rough, 2. Some rounded corners, but still the picture looks good. Be a less expensive Ted Williams for someone. Slightly off-centered, PSA 7, Ozzie Smith rookie. Ozzie Smith. Classic card there. Hockey, baby. Yes, there's some big hockey. We might have a Gretzky rookie coming up, just saying. EX Mint. Excellent Mint. 6, Patrick Waugh. 86, OPC. Go Canada. I should say O Canada. 52 Topps, Warren Spahn, Hall of Famer. We've had one of these in our Dynasty Vault before. I think we had a Beckett 4 or a Beckett 5 in our vault one time. So again, guys, email me if you're selling a collection or you would like to auction a few cards. I had somebody auction one card today, big Wemby card. I've had people auction Lou Gehrig rookies thus far. I've had some smaller cards too. Had somebody send in 60 maybe graded $50 cards, $60 cards. Just pretty cool. Thank you guys for all the submissions thus far. Make you guys some money. The only card with a qualifier in this collection, it's a 6MC. If my brain serves me correct, I'm forgetting things a lot. Miscut, Sonny Jurgensen. Not my favorite set design, 58 Topps. I would value that the same as a PSA 4. I think if you sent this in and said take off the qualifier and just grade it, it would probably get a 3.5 or a 4. So those of you that have a card with a qualifier, I see one of the biggest mistakes I see it shows, people value this as a PSA 6, and they don't understand that the qualifier drops at about 2 grades. So, yeah, qualifiers stink. Just get the card graded so you'll know the true grade. Love this. A little bit modern here. 2011 Topps. Same set as the iconic Mike Trout. Freddie Freeman's rookie in the Diamond Anniversary Parallel PSA 10. I feel like that card's kind of underpriced. This card is not underpriced. This is probably, what, $450? Clayton Kershaw PSA 10. 2008 Topps rookie. He looks like he's 12. Clayton Kershaw. And Justin Verlander in a PSA 10. His rookie from 2005 Topps. Roger Clemens. A lot of iconic rookies in this collection. Good job to Sean curating all these. And Sean's still a collector, guys. He's not out of the hobby. He had some things in life like we all do that he wanted to take care of, and this was a very quick way to do it. Sean is still collecting. Big Mike Schmidt collector right here. 84 Fleer update, Roger Clemens. Sorry, needed coffee. The highest grade I've ever owned in this card is a PSA 8. This is the Ricky Henderson rookie, 80 Topps. I have owned probably 5 PSA 8s. I have never owned a PSA 9. I don't even know. What is a PSA 9 going for? That is one. I use Card Ladder a lot. I've got Card Ladder up over here. 1980 Topps. Ricky Henderson, PSA 9. So PSA, that's why I don't own a PSA 9. It's like $1,600 to $2,000. And then you drop down to an 8. About a $200 card, roughly. A little over. So yeah, 10 times the value. You could own 10 8s or 1 9. Which would you take? I think I would take 10 8s, which I've probably had 10 8s. All right, this is actually, I think, one of the more valuable cards in the collection. One of the top 10, at least. PSA 6, Mike Schmidt rookie OPC, which I'm sure Sean has more of these. He's a Schmidt guy. Also has Ron Say, the Penguin, on there. Batman fans. That is the Canadian version. Again, go Canada. He was kind enough, Sean, to sell me a Mike Schmidt. This is the cloth sticker. This card is cloth. Need to patch your shirt up. You can use a Mike Schmidt cloth, PSA 9. Here is a card I'm a big fan of. This might be a keeper for me. I do not own this card. I have never owned this card in an OPC. This is the Robin Yount rookie in a PSA 7. Also have the regular Topps Yount coming up in a Beckett slab. A little bit different color. A bit different color on the back of the OPC. I like the look of those better on the back. I just like the color a little better. Steve Carlton rookie. He was a Cardinal back in the day. That's right. Steve Carlton. PSA 4. We've got Mickey Mantle, Boog Powell. Don't name your kid Boog. It could be Boog. I don't know. And Harmon Killebrew. PSA 8. Good grade on that. 65 tops. Marino rookie. Marino rookie in a PSA 8. A reasonably priced card. Probably under $100. This card probably 175 maybe. King Griffey Jr. There are more of these in the world than most other cards, but the demand outweighs the supply, even though everybody wants one. Everybody needs to have one. We've all owned one. PSA 9 Griffey. 84 Fleer Update rookie, my guy, Kirby Puckett. All right, let's get some SGC going. We'll try not to make the video too long here, but hopefully you guys like looking at cards. So get a few stacks of SGC. All right, Hank Aaron. It's a beautiful 2. It's a good looking 2 grade on the 55 Aaron. Nice card there. Harmon Killebrew in a 4. 56 tops. Good looking Harmon Killebrew. He looks like he's 14 there. From the Richie Ashburn collection, curated by Sean, member of the Richie Ashburn fan club. It's a good looking 54 Bowman. One of my favorite sets, 54 Bowman. I love the mantle out of this set. I just really like it. Oh, what could have been. This card would be pretty pricey, I'm thinking. This is a Jack Johnson 1910 Mecha Cigarettes, and the front of that card is gorgeous. Why did it get a 1? It's got paper loss, guys. This was probably glued to an album, so it's got some paper loss on the back. If you are ever going to buy a 1, if you are going to try to get into a card like this inexpensively, get one where all the damage is on the back, because the front of this looks like a 6. It's a beautiful card, man. Glad to own that. Not sure if I'll sell that. I might. I don't know. This one I'm probably keeping. I'm not going to keep a ton. I am going to keep, I don't know, 20% of these, maybe 10% of them. And then the rest I'd like to get the collectors of each of the teams, which is one reason when I auction something, I know that the person getting it is probably going to be, you know, a super collector of Jack Johnson or Kirby Puckett or whoever. You're going to get it into the people that really appreciate it. I do not own a Gale Sayers rookie. That is the 66 Philadelphia. I love the old school NFL Shield. The pose is awesome. For what this one's going for, I don't want to sell it. A lot of the damage is on the back. So that's probably one I'm going to tuck away in the collection. If I get a higher grade, I may sell it. If I drop all the cards, I may not sell anything. All right, Joe Namath. I did not spill coffee on this card, but someone did back in the day. 66 tops, Broadway Joe. That one's pretty rough. It's a 1.5. Very cool design. Brownie the elf over his shoulder telling him what to do. There'd be a little angel over here. They should have put an angel over there. Jim Brown. 59 tops, 2.5. A little bit rough. Surface on the back. Seems like probably the culprit there. Good looking team color here. Bart Starr in a 3. It's a good looking Bart Starr. Packers fans. Same year, Unitas. Wish they would have done blue on this. Get the team color again. But it's orange. It's kind of weird. Johnny Unitas in a 3. Excuse me, John Unitas. That's what it says. Mantle and Yogi Berra. Hey, boo-boo. Mantle and Yogi. 57 Yankees Power Hitters. A very reasonably priced and reasonably graded. Old SGC label. 8 grade. Or 88 if you're using the old 100-point scale. John Elway. John Elway. This card is beautiful. It's awesome. I like it. Maybe the lowest value card in the collection. I don't know if the card is worth as much as it costs to grade it. It might be like a $20 card. Hank Aaron. All-time home run king. It might bring $25. I don't know. It's just a good-looking card in the slab, but not a super valuable card. 53 Topps, one of my favorite designs. I think everybody likes 53 Topps. My guy, Roy Campanella. You want an interesting life story, read about Roy Campanella. All right, we've got 38 Gaudy Heads Up. Not my favorite set. I'm not a... the DiMaggio's cool, I guess. Whatever. It's just not my favorite set. I don't like giant heads on players, even though I have a big head. Not a big fan. Gehringer. Terry Bradshaw rookie. SGC-4. He still had hair. And the worst picture of the bunch, Brooks Robinson. Looks like he just ate too many burritos at Taco Bell. 58 Topps. The worst picture of Brooks Robinson on the planet. That will definitely be for sale. Get out of here, Brooks. Get out of here. That picture's not working. Beautiful Johnny Bench rookie. Also Tom Hanks there from Castaway. Tom Hanks. SGC-5. There's that Yaz rookie card. We saw the 61 PSA graded. I think it was a 6. Same picture. I like this card. I think this is underpriced. Yastrzemski getting no love. Not a lot of hobby love for Yastrzemski. Stan the Man Musial. 59 Topps in a 4. Good looking Stan. Tom Seaver in a 5. Second year Seaver, I believe. 68 Topps. Second year Rod Carew. Nice Rod. Hear that a lot. And going back in time, Grover Alexander. This is a hand-cut card. SGC gave it a min size. Minimum size not met. So whoever cut this out did not cut it out properly back in 1921. Come on, guys. Still very cool. Grover Alexander. W516. Glad to own that. I may keep that one. Not sure. Have to look up comps on it. I'm big pre-war. I like to collect modern. I collect 90s basketball. I collect pre-war. 90s baseball. I have cards from the 1800s. I collect too much stuff. I just collect too much stuff. I have a problem. All right, Brooks Robinson, a good-looking Brooks. Better picture, 5.5. Not an expensive card there on Brooks. Beautiful Clemente. This may be a keeper. Love the 60 Topps set. One of my favorite sets. 60 Topps. Stan the Man in a 2 grade. The culprit, that's a good looking 2. Really good eye appeal. The culprit on this card is the top edge. Looks like it was cut with a handsaw, but otherwise the card's beautiful. Sandy Koufax, very off-center too. I'd put that in the lower range of 2 sales. Maybe a $50 card or $40, something like that. Magic Johnson rookie. No, kids, it doesn't have Larry Bird. It's Jan van Breda Kolfe. Kolf. Yeah. Magic Johnson rookie, though, with Dr. J in the middle. It's a 6th grade. Speaking of Dr. J, ABA All-Stars, 73-74 Topps. All right, here's probably the biggest card in the collection. The great one, Wayne Gretzky. This was authenticated. I believe Sean authenticated this. Kind of expected the card to maybe have some creasing or some reason for just getting an authentic. I think this is one I'm probably going to send back to SGC and get a number grade on it. It's definitely way off center. Best case scenario, maybe a 4 or a 5 on it. I think it's worth getting a number grade on. So a really good eye appeal, good color on this card. Little bit of corner wear, it's off center. The back looks great. Little bit of a corner issue there, but very centered up. So beautiful Gretzky. You picked a nice copy, Sean, if you graded that yourself, which I think you did. Roger Maris rookie. Again, this one got evidence of trimming. So this is if you're looking for a Roger Maris rookie that's there's a little bit of a crease there. If you're looking for a Roger Maris rookie that just looks good, that'd be your probably your cheapest way to get it. I think still quite a bit of monetary value here. It's centered up, but that is a trimmed copy. Ted Williams looking upset. I don't like the design either, Ted. Too much yellow. I'd be upset too. Ted Williams. I'm not a big 58 Topps guy. Frank Robinson, rookie. 57 Topps. Cincinnati Redlegs. Redlegs strike again. Beautiful Roberto Clemente. It's very nice on centering. Just maybe a hair off. A little bit of a surface issue on the card. Otherwise, this would have been a higher grade. Nice Clemente. Jim Palmer doesn't get a lot of hobby love. That is his rookie card, I believe. 66 Topps. Lifelong Oriole. And Walter Payton, 77 Topps. All-Pro. All right, one more stack of SGC, one stack of miscellaneous, and then we're done. One more drink of coffee. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite card in the collection. A lot of these will be for sale. Most of them I'm going to consign through Dynasty. Dane is going to consign a lot of these through the PWCC/Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. I'm going to do exactly what I'm asking you guys to do, is to make your cards liquid, get the best price through there. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, or put these cards where my mouth is, which is on this cup of coffee. You'll see a lot of them at auction. I'll sell a few of these privately, but mostly going to consign them through Dynasty Breaks. Here you go, O-Pee-Chee and Topps. Eddie Murray, 78 Topps. You see the little bit of a color difference there on the O-Pee-Chee. Same grade, too. I kind of like that. Might sell these as a pair. Much easier to read the stats on the Canadian version. Canada wins again. Go Canada. Eddie Murray. All right, this is a card. I'm going to be honest with you. I was heavily collecting in the 90s. I was working at a card shop in the 90s. Why do I not know about this? I knew nothing about this, and I don't know why. It was just off my radar. Hard-hitting Mark Whitten. His hands are printed over the border of the card. This has some value. That is like, I guess, an error card, hand over border. That is a very high grade. Not crazy expensive, but a 91 Topps card, a regular Mark Whitten card, would be worth about 2 cents. This is, I want to say it's a $100 card. I don't remember what the comp is on that, but yeah, hand over border Mark Whitten. Willie Mays, a little off-centered in a 3. The worst condition card in the collection, but it exists, so I like it. It's still a Willie Mays. This one's pretty rough. This is a 56 Topps Mays, and it is toasted. It is toasted. Looks like it's been used as the coaster for my coffee. But a very nice, it exists. It's a Willie Mays card. And that can't be taken away from it. Stan the Man Musial, 53 Bowman color. Pretty off-centered copy there. I'd say that's a lower, that would be on the bottom of the 1.5 price range. A beautiful Eddie Matthews. That is a good-looking 53 Matthews. I love this set. I may try to do the 53 set eventually if I want to be broke. Don Drysdale, rookie card. Dead centered. I think this has an issue on the back. Otherwise, this would have gotten a much higher grade. Can't remember what the issue is. Got a little bit of centering. There may be like a very faint crease. I don't see it. There is a corner issue on the back, but that is a great looking 4 on the Drysdale rookie. Koufax 57, pretty off centered there to 2.5. Authentic min size, minimum size not met. So you could say that's trimmed, or you could just say it was cut wrong at the factory. Willie Mays, probably the least expensive 55 Bowman Mays you can add to your collection. Very off-centered on the back. There's the regular Schmidt rookie. We had the O-Pee-Chee version. There's the regular Schmidt rookie. Reggie Jackson rookie card, SGC-3. Young Reggie Jackson. Joe Cronin, that is a beautiful one from the 33 Gaudy set. Joe Cronin 1. Paper loss. Again, if you want a good looking card, it's kind of like the Jack Johnson. Get a centered copy that's beautiful You're going to display it like that. You're not going to display it like that, so who cares? It's like you want to get a Joe Cronin Gowdy at a cheap price? There you go. The number 1 card in the 1952 top set, Andy Pafko. CJ was telling me there's a Bruce Willis movie where they had an Andy Pafko in mint condition and everyone was happy. I don't remember the movie. Tell me in the comments what movie featured the Andy Pafko card. Card number 1 in the 52 top set always got the rubber band around it. So finding a Pafko in a high grade, pretty tough. Even this 2, I think is a pretty decently priced card. I'm not going to go to Card Ladder a bunch, but I want to go on that one. Andy Pafko, 1952 tops. Pafko, SGC-2. $150, $175 card. Let's see what it is in like an SGC-8. $24,000 in an SGC-8. About $5,000 in a 7. So you can see if you got an Andy Pafko sitting somewhere. All right, very inexpensive vintage. If you want to get into vintage and you don't want to pay a lot of money, but you want some beautiful cards, buy some 63 Fleer. These are not expensive. Yastrzemski in a 4. Beautiful Koufax. I don't have this card. I may keep this one. Koufax in a 5. Not sure. Brooks Robinson looking like he just drank too much. What's up with Brooks Robinson in these pictures? What's happening? And then Willie Mays in a 5. 63 Fleer. Good option if you want to save some money on vintage. All right. Weird grading things. Although Beckett's not that weird. Or maybe they are now. Topps Jerry Rice rookie in a CGC-8. Why did someone send this into CGC? Maybe they had some comic books to send into. I have no idea. Jerry Rice. Earl Campbell. Kind of weird grading it with CGC. I love CGC. Love those guys, but maybe not for my 86 Rice. HGA. I may need to re-slab this. I need to look at comps. Steve Yzerman rookie. 84-85 O-Pee-Chee. It's a good grade. I like their slabs a lot, HGA. I just don't know about the resale value. Probably not a big fan of that. So that may be getting into an SGC slab. This will be getting into an SGC slab. The Beckett holder is so scratched up. I really don't want to auction this or sell it as is. It may come across as the card being scratched. It is the case. That's a beautiful Topps Mini 75 George Brett. We had the regular version. That's the mini. The back on this one is the culprit. It's like 100/0 centering on the back, but the front is gorgeous. So that'll go in an SGC slab, definitely. Reggie White USFL rookie card. Steve Young, my guy, USFL. Both my guys there. Robin Yount, regular Topps. We showed the O-Pee-Chee. That's the Beckett 6.5. That'll be for sale. I may keep the O-Pee-Chee. Probably going to sell the regular Yount. Frank Robinson, 58 Topps. I had to remember 58 Topps in a 4. Not my favorite set design. Another Jerry Rice, 7.5. Nothing too spectacular there. Beautiful Pete Maravich. I have a feeling George is going to want me to sell this to him, which I probably will because he'll cry if I don't. I've sold George the Maravich rookie, the Maravich Icy rookie. He does not have that one, to my knowledge. All right. Jim Kelly, USFL, in an 8. Roger Staubach rookie. Every copy of this card I've ever owned in my life has this centering. I have never had a centered copy of this card. Just saying. Roger Staubach. Mario Lemieux rookie. I did not spill an oil can on this, but someone did. Someone sneezed, and a little black ball of goo went right above the penguin. That's the O-Pee-Chee rookie. I love that. Actually, CJ will probably want to take a shot at that one. His favorite. He thinks Mario Lemieux is the greatest player of all time. I think he's been drinking, but, you know. Good for him. Bobby Clark. I don't know a lot about Bobby Clark. CJ does. CJ's a hockey guy. Dan's a hockey guy. A lot of you people watching, tell me about Bobby Clark in the comments. Tell me about Bobby Clark. Don't use Google. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Tell me what you know about Bobby Clark. Don't use Google. All right, Andre Dawson, rookie in an 8. As you guys can see, good job by Sean. Round of applause for Sean. Allowing me to buy this from you is a privilege to me. Thank you for letting me purchase your collection. And way to put this together, man. You got a good eye for vintage, especially. From the Richie Ashburn collection. Never mind, Sean. I take back everything I said. We got another Richie Ashburn here. 50 Bowman. Nice card there. Beckett slab. All right, we got some tall boys. I'll try to show these as best I can. That is a beautiful Lou Alcindor, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 70-71 tops. Got a Redman with the tab still on it. People cut this tab off a lot. Redman Tobacco, Stan Musial in a 1.5. Got another Redman. This is without the tab. The tab was cut off there in a PSA 1. PSA notes without tab. Mickey Mantle. 64 tops Giants in a 3. I love the back of this card. I don't really have bags for these, so I just put photograph sleeves over these so they don't scratch. Love the back of that. Looks like a newspaper. This is denoted, or it's noted wrong by Beckett. You can see this is a Bob Feller with the tab still on it. Beckett says without tab, so that's not correct. Come on, Beckett. And then Jack Kemp. This is probably an $80, $90 card. Bills fans. I will end up selling this. I'm not going to re-slab it, but the slab is... I tried to buff some of the scratches out of this slab. It's pretty beat up. Good looking grade, though. Thought about sending this to SGC, but I will probably sell this to a Buffalo Bills collector. Let them re-slab it if they choose to do that. Good looking Jack Kemp. That was the collection. If you want to sell a collection, if you want to sell a few cards, if you want to grade some cards, then sell them. We can consign your cards to auction. I might buy your cards. Dynasty Breaks might buy your cards. We're going to provide liquidity to you folks through the Fanatics weekly auctions. Fanatics Collect, formerly PWCC. So we're going to auction stuff for you guys. We're going to buy collections from you guys if you want to go that route. And again, email me, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Let me know what you're thinking of selling. I'm glad to recommend things. Dane, would you sell this in an auction? Would you grade this first? Would you sell this raw? How would you approach this? I've had people send me list after list. I'm glad to go through them and give you guys the advice that's going to get you the most money and help you out the most. Hit the thumbs up button. Hopefully I'll do another one of these videos soon. God bless, and thanks for watching.